Hey guys, Tim O'Neill here with the Nor-vise fly tying system. In this video, I would like to talk about all the different jaw configurations that we offer and how they can aid in your tying better flies faster. When you purchase the vise, it will come with our standard inline jaw. This is a straight blunt nose jaw. This is the, as mentioned, this is the jaw that comes with every vise that we sell. Good for hooks depending on the hook type and the pattern that you're tying, say a size 16, maybe down to a size 1. When the company first started, there was a knock on this that you couldn't tie small flies with the standard inline jaw. And there is a video on the website of Norm Norlander, the previous owner. He ties a full dress size 26 parachute in the standard jaw. So you can absolutely tie small flies with this jaw. The top of the jaw sets our center line. So you'll notice the top of the inline jaw is in center with the body of the vise. And what that allows us to do is put the hook shank in, and when you put your hook shank in your vise, you want it level and even with the top of the jaw. And I'll just get this lined up here. And you can see the hook shank spins on center. So we can lay down thread base or do the dubbing or do the peacock curl and all the things that the spinning function of the vise can do. That's the standard inline jaw. That's the jaw that comes with every Nor-vise that you purchase. Our second jaw is our large jaw or our saltwater jaw. And all of our jaws, everything in the system is modular, so any jaw will fit into any hub. And when you go to change your jaws out, just rotate it around so that the bottom of the front hub is up, and just take the one set screw, loosen it up, you pop this jaw out, pop your large jaw in. Now you can see it's considerably bigger than our standard inline. It's longer, so you have more distance from the front of the jaw to the front of the hub, so you can tie bigger flies. We do a lot of articulated stuff and a lot of really big streamers with this jaw. It is a bigger diameter, so you get a wider purchase or bite on the hook that you're using. And this is good for when you get into your aught sizes, so your 1/0 up to 10/0. I believe that's the biggest that we've tied, used a 10/0 hook for flies for mako shark. So that is our large jaw. The next jaw I'd like to talk about is our fine point conversion. And again, all of the jaws, it's a very quick changeover. Just loosen the set screw, pop it out, pop your next jaw in. This is our fine point jaw. Now you'll notice this is the first jaw that we've made that is pointed on the end. That gives you a little bit more access to the hook shank. This dog leg configuration allows the jaw to, instead of coming straight at the back of the hook, it comes at the hook from below and behind. We give you 3 linkage arms here, so you can come at the hook at a 15, a 30, or a 45 degree, whichever you prefer. This will allow for tying around the bend of the hook. So if you're tying on curve shank, caddis, or scud type hooks, this is a great jaw. We call this our trout jaw because this is what a lot of our guys that are hardcore trout guys are using. Now, it looks very different than either of our 2 standard jaws, but when you get it in and get it set up, it will spin on center, so you can rotate the hook on center and do all of the things that we do with our inline jaws, dubbing, peacock curl reinforcement, hackle reinforcement, and all that. So it gives you a bit more access to the shank of the hook, but it will still do all the things that our inline jaws will do. That's our fine point conversion. Our next jaw, and our newest jaw in the Nor-vise system, is our Nor-vise shank jaw. Now, this one is a little different in that this jaw is going to come with its own hub, and we call it the center spin hub. So you can see the hole is in the center of this particular hub. The hub that you get when you purchase the vise, the hole is located off center or eccentric to the center of the hub. We're going to put our center spin hub on, and then we're going to pop our shank jaw in. Okay, this is a straight jaw with a pointed end to it. Now, the original design from this, and it does have notches machined in the jaw to hold a straight shank on center. And we'll put that in, throw the cam, check it out, and the shank will spin on center. Now, this was the original design for this jaw, and this is great for tying intruder type flies or flies with a stinger hook, where you would have a little loop of material and then have the hook back here. That's what we designed this particular jaw for. But we've also found that they're great for holding the other loop type shanks for the game changer flies that are so popular today. And because everything in the system is modular, we also learned that after we manufactured it, okay, I'm going to pop the jaw out. I'm going to pop the center spin hub off. I'm going to put our standard hub back on. Now I'm going to put the shank jaw into the standard hub. So if you're not tying on shanks and you're tying on a hook, and you want to use the pointed straight jaw, let me just get this in. Remember, the top of our jaw set our center line, so we want the hook level and even with the top of the jaw. And check that out. And then you can use your shank jaws to tie on a hook. The hook shank will spin on center, but it gives you a bit more access to the bend of the hook. So this is kind of like the best of both worlds between our standard inline and our fine point jaw, kind of like in between the two. This has been an extremely popular jaw since we've released it, and guys are calling it the most versatile product that we've ever made. So that is a rundown of our 4 jaw configurations. Check us out on Nor-vise at www.nor-vise.com. Thank you guys. Have a great day.